Good morning, VIPKid teachers. So I have a short break. One class did not book today, and then one class right before I began my day canceled. So I have a little slot. Um, but I wanted to talk about level six. And since I've been teaching level six for a little while now, I wanted to share with you if you're about to get certification and you're maybe nervous and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I want to share with you my experience. I love level five. And the reason I have level six is because the student wanted to move along, with me. And so I was very thankful for that. So level six is more talking, and you have to go through a little bit quicker because there's more material, but you can leave room for more discussions. So like this student, I really hope he's going to be with me in level six. He's in level five, and we talked about making friends. So I remembered his friends' names, and I wrote them. I used the class notes to make the teacher feedback to make the note so that I would remember his friend's name so that I could use it later. And so he said his best friend's name was Arnold, and then he had Yasmin and Pam. And so I guess today him and Pam weren't doing so well, so we made faces to talk about alike and different. Those were the two vocabulary words, alike and different. So this is how we talked about how they were alike and different. I didn't write down everything he said. We discussed it, and then we just wrote. Uh, and then I was like, how are they alike? And he said, they're not alike. And I was like, there has to be one way that they're like some way, because I was thinking maybe he would say they lived in China or this or that. And he said, well, they're all honest, very, very honest. And I was like, good. That's how they're all alike. So we tried to pull real life into the lesson so that it means more to the student, and you'll do that a lot in level six. And then I'm just now going to be getting level seven. I just got my certification for level seven, and we're going to be pulling even more real life so that it's interesting to them and they actually care because it's their life. So level six, I am teaching right now. I'm teaching the rock cycle, and this is something that in the beginning I felt it was very difficult for me because I didn't remember it very much, and I studied it in college and in high school, but I guess I didn't pay attention enough. So I had to study it, and now I actually remember it. So we're talking about igneous rock, which is igneous and, of course, obsidian, the shiny black rock, and then sedimentary rock, and what is really neat now is that before I was just thrown into one of the lessons that was towards the end, but I didn't know that. And now I actually have a student that I'm getting to go through every lesson with. And so I'm getting to go through the beginning and learn myself so that I can teach her. And now it's all making so much more sense. And then throughout it, they actually have like stories, and they call the rocks seti. And it's just really cute. So you'll see. But the reason that I like level six is because you can focus more on the student, because they usually know the lesson material my students have. And so we can go quickly through the parts that they really understand, and then we can focus more and leave more time for the slides where I can learn more about their life. And then that way they're talking more and they learn to use conversational English more for whatever purposes, for their lives. So I would say go for it. If you like having discussions with students, my level six students, we have amazing discussions because they are they are so on top of things, but they still learn from the class because there's still things they ask, and there might be little words that you can teach them to help them better express their emotions, their feelings, what they're trying to describe in a better way. So to increase their vocabulary. So it's really fun. So I definitely suggest level six. I'm watching videos about level seven to see how people like it, but when I was studying for it, it seems like a lot like level six, just different in how the classroom is set up. So drop below if you teach level seven and let me know how you like it. And if you teach level six, and if you find it interesting and your opinions on it. But I would say go for it. If you're wondering, should I teach level six? Can I do it? I don't know. I think that most likely, if someone's asking you to get the certification, then you're probably good to just study up on it, refresh, and go for it. Happy teaching.